Okay, let's clear it out. Good, we're clear. So today we're going to talk about the best carry gun. Okay, now I'm going to be talking primarily about the Smith & Wesson Shield for today. But that does not mean by any means that this is the best carry gun, because there's no such thing as that. Really what that means is the best carry gun for you. So you have to go out and hold different guns, shoot different guns, maybe buy the guns that you think you like the most, and then get your CCW and carry them and figure out your preferences from that point. But from my experience of carrying firearms, I'm just going to give you my thoughts essentially on what I think is good to look for. Okay, so of the guns that I carry, I carry two guns primarily. It's going to be the M&P Shield and the Chiappa Rhino 40DS. So between those two guns, I tend to carry this gun way more often. And there's a couple of reasons for that. So for one, it is very easy for me to get this gun and put it on my person regardless of what I'm wearing. So obviously you want to be wearing a gun belt. That's the best way to do it. But obviously there's many times where I'm just wearing joggers or sweatpants that, there's no way to put a belt on those. They just have the drawstrings. So I'll just tighten up my pants as tight as they go. And I will use this holster. So this is the Vetter Kydex holster. It is specific for the M&P Shield. Very slim, compact size. I'll put this in my pants just like I'm wearing now and just clip it in there. Put my shirt over, I'm ready to hop in the car, go to the store, come right back really quick. That is because it's convenient and it's comfortable for me to carry this gun in that way. Okay, so obviously, like I mentioned, you want to be wearing a gun belt, but in situations where you're just in a rush, you're in a rush, right? So, it's 9mm, it holds 8 + 1 rounds, so 9 rounds in total. I have these night sights on it. These are the TFX Pros. I'll link them down below. I forget the exact name. I do have a whole video on these sights reviewing them, so I'll link that to this video as well. But these sights are essentially fiber optic inserts with tritium. So what that means is in the daytime, the fiber optics capture the light and it makes it very bright, easy to see these sights. And then at nighttime, the tritium glows, and the fiber optics also enhance that glow at nighttime, making this very easy again to see at nighttime. So in all times of day, this gun is essentially going to be very convenient and easy to catch those sights and be able to identify your targets with. Okay, or line up on your targets with. So because of the sights I have on here, because it's comfortable for me to carry this, it's lightweight, the holster setup I have is very convenient. I also have a holster for, this one's my multi-holsters, a holster for my extra mag. I don't always carry this, but I do if I'm going into an area where I think, might not be the best area, then I'll carry the spare mag. But because it's so easy and comfortable to carry, I go with this one most often. Okay, definitely way more times than I carry the Chiappa. But for you specifically, you have to think about what fits your hand well. And you have to think about what's easy for you to shoot in terms of recoil. This gun has quite a bit of recoil. Okay, so maybe for someone who's going to be sensitive to the recoil, this may not be the best one for you. Also, if you're a woman, there's other factors, or if you are just older, you may not have the best or strongest grip, right? So this gun for me is very easy to rack. All guns are for me. But for instance, my fiance, she has trouble trying to rack this slide. So for her favorite guns are the Glock 19 and the Smith & Wesson Shield Easy. Both of those guns are very easy for her to manipulate. They're easy for her to grab the gun. They're a good size for her hand grip. And they are essentially a gun that she would actually be able to carry more comfortably than other guns, right? So that's the whole point of this video, is that you have to kind of know what to look for. You have to know what's important to you in a carry gun. Okay, so the M&P Shield is great because it holds a decent amount of rounds. It's a compact size. It has a lot of holsters to choose from that are easy to put on. And there's some ways to upgrade this gun to make it even better, which I can go over as well. So I mentioned that it is a 8+1, but you can also install different magazine extensions on here to get 10 rounds essentially. But there's also mag guts, which are essentially the spring system you change inside of the magazine, and it will then, without changing the exterior, it will increase the quantity of rounds you can carry, which I think is a +2 on the 8-rounders. And then you can get, of course, mag release extensions. Like I mentioned, you can change the sights. You can upgrade the trigger. So you can also even add a light up front, which I am going to be doing. I think it's TLR and Crimson Trace that makes the lights that go on this, because again, there's not a Picatinny rail on this gun. So because of that, you have to get kind of lights that are designed to fit onto here. And once I get that light, I'll make an updated video. But I like this gun because of the options that it has for carrying to make it a more efficient carry weapon. Okay, so that's my recommendation, Smith & Wesson Shield. I would also recommend, like I mentioned before, the Glock 19. If I were to have a Glock 19, I would definitely carry it. And of course, the Smith & Wesson Shield EZ, I think, just based on my fiance's feedback on that one. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions or anything to leave down below in the comments, and I'll be happy to reply. And thank you for the support. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell button, and I will see you guys next time.